you've acted in Selma and a few other things. You play Patti LaBelle, and now that we're in this pandemic, that space is different. Joyelle was just talking about last week, getting her what you got a new agent in Atlanta, and she's gonna be doing acting. You're able to do that because of who you are. Are you planning when this is over, or are you doing it now, working on any film projects or TV projects?
Listen, nothing has stopped for me other than I still don't see any income coming in.
What?
That's the one. But none of us have. We're like
that.
here and present. I'm just waiting for the income part of it, but I am still moving. I had booked 2 Broadway shows last year that was supposed to come out this year, and I'm still in the process of doing that. And a play that I wrote myself was going to come up in March, but again, COVID happened. So those things are still on the table and still kind of semi-happening, meaning virtually we're going to do stuff for that. I did book a movie, my first small feature. Well, not my first, but in a film, in a short. It's not a short. It's a full film, but I can't talk about it yet. And but the part I have, I love it. I love it. I get to play something different. And so my world is still moving. I'm asked to be on this Zoom all the time to do things for other people, to just be there. And I'm doing my best to be present, but also remembering self-care, which is really tough. But performers are doing things to be able to not lose their mind. We're not working. We can't perform to our audience. We can't reach you. I can't believe I am able to have a #1 hit in a pandemic, reaching just by being Ledisi. Just, hey, y'all, I'm here. I know how it feels. Here's what I'm doing. I'm not pushing anything. I'm being careful. I'm being sensitive to the times, and I'm vocal about it. People want transparency. They don't want to be sold anything. All you have to do is do your best and be gentle with yourself. That's the other thing. I can say no. Saying no has been hard, and also being this open has been hard for me. Usually I sing, perform, and go sit my tail down. Now I'm like, I have to talk to you, Karen. I have to reach out to you and help you reach your audience. And,
Thank you.
Joyelle, same thing. You have to perform. You have to do something with your talent, or nothing. It will never keep growing. Like, for the first 3 months, Karen, I'm sorry to go on, I wasn't using my voice, and I was just eating everything, stressed the heck out, and I started gaining weight. And then it was time to do my first virtual performance. Child, I was out of breath. I was tired. My voice was like, what you doing, girl?
Who you?
I was like, oh, no. So if you don't use it, you will lose it. You have to use your gift any kind of way you can. Go ahead, Lamont, or Joel. Sorry, Joyelle. I'm sorry.
Quick question. Are you familiar with OnlyFans?
OnlyFans. OnlyFans. Yes, I am. I'm not doing that. I ain't got nothing to show.
No, listen. This is why I'm asking, because you talked about transparency and doing things differently. There are a lot of artists now that it's blown up, and we know what it's for. But there are some other mainstream artists who are actually using it now, just as a subscription-based service to directly reach their audience.
I get that. There's also Patreon and other ways, classier ways we can for musicians.
Sure. Classier.
That's just not my thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
They're smart. They're smart to do that. They're smart to do that.
And they're not.
I don't knock anybody.
They're not doing the lowbrow inappropriate stuff. They're just using it as a paywall. And so the reason why I asked is, would you ever do like a personal concert just to your fans through a paywall or a setup like that?
Yeah, I've already been talking about it, but because I'm working on a actual virtual tour, I'm waiting for that to finish. Ooh. And then after that is finished, and I've done that and put all my energy. See, this is the thing. We need to make plans. Like, we plan to vote. Like, I'm gonna do all my research and do everything and make all the energy go to that one thing. Plan. That's what I'm doing. Planning. The virtual tour is more important than me trying to do these side shows. Do one big show, make it epic, and make people all around the world come who want to see me. And then when it's over, I can do special acoustic shows, add a Nina Simone tribute here and there. You know what I mean? Just save your energy for the right moment. Like Karen does. She says, okay, on my show, this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to plan. I ain't going to be on Instagram Live or Facebook Live and waste all that energy on there. Use it for something great. And that's the thing. It's planning. It's having a goal. And Joelle, even when you do your stuff, make sure you choose wisely. Don't just take everything just to get in. Maybe start that way, but also take your time. Easy, girl, look at you. You on Karen Hunter. You already established. So now you just figure out, let me pick what I want to do next. That's the thing. We forget how great we are before we even walk into the room. We were born great. Yes. And we're not going to beg nobody for nothing. Take your time and wait for the right stuff. And I've just been carrying myself like that. That's why I don't hang out everywhere. And people think I'm snooty pooty. I don't care. My parents, it's just a New Orleans thing. We're just arrogant. Like, I work my butt off. I study. I know my work. I'm going to come in. You call for Ledisi. Bam! I'm going to give you 2 seconds or something. You're going to create a legacy like that. Prince didn't do that. He didn't hang out with everybody. He didn't do everything. He was particular about people and places and things. That's how we all should carry us. They should be lucky we created this country and we created these spaces and this culture. And I just love us. And we keep forgetting how powerful we are. So if I'm walking in like that, you walk in like, yeah, girl, go in there like that.
Yes.
Like I'm honored to be on Karen's show. She don't have everybody on her show. Everybody should feel like that. You shouldn't be whining about your gift. Oh, I got to come. Listen, somebody else waiting for that spot. Move out the way. Move out the way. Okay, let me shut up.
She don't preach the whole sermon.
You already know. Y'all already know. I don't have to talk to y'all.
Yeah, okay, so Ledisi, I'm a total musical theater nerd, and I grew up doing musical theater in high school and everything like that. So when Broadway shut down, that broke my heart.
Yeah, right?
I love musical theater and everything. So as a comedian, also you're talking about atrophy, 3 months, 6 months not being on stage has been total atrophy for us. What do you miss the most? One of my things I miss the most are the smiles on people's faces when I get off stage and that warm feeling. What do you miss the most from
It's crazy. I couldn't stand people having their cameras up while I'm performing. I miss that. I miss hollering at them to take the camera down. I miss everything that has to do with performing on that stage, from my anxiety to going on the stage and then to come out and boom, something happens and they go, yeah, they're excited. I miss the meet and greet, even though the perfumes were so much. I miss complaining about every little thing just to be there and meet the people, because right now this Zoom stuff is not the same thing. I want to see Karen and hold her in the studio and be like, what's up? We can't do none of that, So I took for granted a lot of stuff, and I thank God. I apologize. I take it all back. I still don't like people spitting in my face, but other than that, I don't mind all the things we had. Can we have it back?
I love to find out that you do Patti LuPone's on people, and I really appreciate that.
What? Patti LuPone? The great Patti LuPone? What does she do?
She will yell at somebody she will stop a play and yell at somebody if they're
whole play.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
$150 play, ticket per ticket, and say, turn that camera off. Right, Joel? They're no.
Yes.
Because you're supposed to be there in the show. It's the same
in the moment. That's
here.
right.
What if I was on my phone while you talking to me? What? Okay. Yeah, you'd be mad. It's the same thing. I don't do that at your job.
Yeah.
I miss that. I miss fussing at them. I miss it.
What are you doing? What are you doing for self-care?
Well, because of the whole breathing thing, I started challenging myself by just 30 minutes a day of some kind of movement and sweating. And then being conscious of my food. I have to go outside. for a walk, even if it's down the block and back to my house with my mask, just to feel. Black folk need the sun.
We do.
And that's our thing. So I just don't see us staying in the house forever. Obviously, but some of them be taking it a little too far now. This is a pandemic. They do it too much. But I have to see the sun, even if it's on my balcony or something at home. That's self-care. And then just getting off the computers, all of them, even the one that is called our telephone. That's still a computer. Give your eyes a rest. Give your energy a rest, and who you allow into your mental, because we're feeding information into our brains by constantly looking at what other people are doing. So for me, I have to shut that off. But on the weekends, I totally say nothing else. If I have something that weekend, I devote to that, and then I'm off the internet nip. I call it the nip.
Wow.
Love it. She is pure. Let me tell you.
Get off of it.
We need to bottle Ledisi and spray it on people when we can get to it. We need all of this joy and this energy.
I'm supposed to be nice and quiet.
No, you are. You're pure joy. I mean, it's everything.